twisted.
It's twisted.
Twisted all the shit.
They're like, that's a buzzkill. And I'm like, what's that mean? And they're like, oh, it just means it's not good. So that was a buzzkill.
Got the rear end pulled. The only thing we're really doing to it is, I think we're gonna pull it apart. Everybody, or a lot of people, hates on my rear end that I'm running. We've run it for 2 years now, a year on 37s and a year on 40s, and the year on 40s was a whole lot harder than the 37s. But we are running a 02 Chevrolet Tahoe rear disc brakes, 30 spline Yukon shafts, upgraded 1350 yoke, and it's got a Grizzly Yukon locker, and it's got one of the racing style covers with the supports that push in on your caps, because that's the main problem with the newer models is the caps. Zero issues so far. Just something we wanted to try because we've always run Chevrolet stuff. A lot of people said it wouldn't work, but so far so good. But now we're gonna pull it apart, inspect the Yukon shafts, make sure they're not twisted or anything, and then we're gonna cut these plates off and the shock mounts off. And these are getting new plates like this, but they're gonna be movable from TNT Customs, so that I can move the rear end back and keep the coil spring up where it'll be straight up and down. And I'm gonna try to gain about at least an inch and a half rear stretch, because I need to move it back because of what we're doing with the transmission and transfer case. So we're gonna get to going on that, and we'll pull the axle shafts out and see what they look like, and just inspect it before. I mean, like I say, 2 years on it, it's not been apart. No reason to take it apart, but now I want to make sure the shafts is good, ain't twisted them. We run it pretty hard last year at Windrock, bounced it some, and so we're gonna pull it apart and look at it when we got it out. Oh man, that stuff looks good. That bolt wasn't even started back in the hole. Perfect. Heck yeah. Super happy with the way that looks. Yeah, that's got a little bit. It ain't been changed since we set it up, so I know it's got over 1,000 miles on it. It's pretty old, ain't it? That one is. That one looks pretty good.
Okay.
Only thing I can think with that thing be twisted, and it's not letting that piece slide back on the collar. Oh shit.
Oh gosh.
If it ain't bent, so that's a pretty dang big axle shaft. Twisted.
It's twisted.
Twisted all the shit. Oh, so it's been a long couple days, nights, whatever in the shop. We got the rear, or the interior done. Started on the rear. The rear's back in it. But we found a little unexpected problem that we had twisted an axle shaft. Yukon axle shaft. The spline twisted right at the locker. No big deal, but it was a pain to get out because I still have C-clip axles. So put all the brackets on it, got the rear end set where we wanted. It's all back in. Shock mounts is done, and we're gonna order a new axle shaft. I stuck the stock shaft back in it, just to get us rolling where we can move it around the shop. So, but the rear end is in it. So now we're on to the front, and we're trying to get motivated after such a long couple days. But that's where we're at.
Stay tuned.